Right. So we are talking about the areas of fusion technical which are important for our interview point of view, either project point of view. When we are entering into the Oracle Cloud technical environment, maybe we are new to the ERP, or maybe we are from Oracle applications or some other ERP product. When it comes for Oracle Fusion applications, technical side, mainly we will find reporting. After that, we will find reporting, and then data conversions. And after that, we will be finding personalization and customizations. Then OICS integrations. And then we are going to find extensions. Nothing but value sets and flux fields and lookups. This all comes over here. But this integration is something different. It is like OICS developers is different, because OICS itself is a separate developer, integration consultant. It's a vast subject, and it's not something we can learn within 15 days or 20 days. But we must have some idea, so that the organizations, whenever they are hiring fusion technical guys, and if you say I'm very strong in all these areas, and also I'm having some idea about OICS, then your profile will have more weightage. And if you want to become a master in OICS, that course we have to learn separately. It takes at least 2 months time to become a master in OICS integrations. That's going to be a separate integration developers. We'll call them as integration developers. Like in Oracle applications, we were having SOA, right? And we were having Dell Boomi is one of the competitor, and then MuleSoft, one of the competitor. Like this, we have other competitors in the market. So this integration consultant is completely different. When it comes, first we'll talk about reporting part. In the first video, we'll talk about reporting. Second video, we'll talk about conversions. In third video, we'll talk about personalization, customizations, and extensions. We are going to make it as 3 parts. I'm going to explain very high level what are the things we are supposed to prepare for reporting. Okay, so when it comes for reporting, there are 2 types of reporting tools we have in Fusion Cloud. One is BI reports, another one is OTBI analysis. Another one is OTBI analysis. So whenever the requirement comes, whenever we are going to talk with the client, if the requirement is something new, and if the client wants to have to build a report, if it is custom query, then we can go for develop the BI reports. We must have a strong idea how to build RTF templates, Excel templates, e-text templates, PDF templates, and BI reports registration, and also BI reports providing the list of values, parameters, ESS deployment, busting concept. This is all we should be very strong. And how we can go for implement sub templates, style sheets, how we can implement the multi-language, source language and target language setup, how we can add multiple layouts in RTF templates, how to hide the logos based on the sub template and RTF template features. This all they will be expecting it is. That's the first one from the point of view of layout. Layout point of view, these all things are required. When it comes for data model, obviously when we are writing queries, we should have an idea about the functionality. For example, if the clients ask us to build a purchase order report, we must have an idea what is purchase order, what are different types of purchase orders we have, and how many levels the information will be entered for the purchase order document, the architecture of the document, nothing but parent-child relationships, and what are the tables, ER diagrams, and primary foreign key relations. We should have an idea. so that what we can do is once we write a query, get an output, we can go for test that output by creating some sample data. We can deliver it with testing 100%. So here we are supposed to learn finance modules and supply chain management. That's what we have done in our training, P2P and O2C cycle. You should have a strong idea about the data model of this procure to pay cycle and order to cash cycle with security. Security is required. And of course, here we have to write a security also. Okay, so that we'll be able to build the BI reports very easily. So two things are required. One, we should have an idea about the cycles, procure to pay and order to cash cycles. And then we should have an idea about the layout, RTF templates, Excel, PDF, e-text templates, this all preparations. This is mandatory. The same thing in the interview point of view also, we can explain. We know how to build the BI reports, how to design multiple templates, layouts with sub-templates, and also ESS job registrations. And we are very much comfortable with writing the queries with finance and supply chain management. That's from BI reports. Next, when it comes for OTBI analysis, then we should have an idea about the subject areas, how to use subject areas, what are the folders we have in our OTBI subject areas. So in the reporting analysis, the folder option it comes, right? Let me open that particular area. As we have already discussed in our training, this entire environment, we done multiple examples. So I'm just going to refresh the things before we go for prepare resumes. What are the areas we have to just refresh or and getting ready for interview point of view or work point of view here. So here we can find the dashboards preparation, and we'll be able to find the analysis here, dashboard, filtering, dashboards, prompts, and how we can apply the conditions. This is all we have already discussed, right? The same thing comes into the picture over here. It is. Okay, so this is how we will be configuring the different options in BI reports and OTBI. So when it comes for OTBI point of view, definitely when we say that we work with the OTBI in account payables module, then they will expect, tell me in account payables module, what are the subject areas you have? So that we already discussed. The moment when you try to create an analysis, it will automatically shows the list of subject areas available in the particular module. Module wise we will get. But sometimes you don't find subject areas because this user does not have any rules. This user does not have the rules. Okay, based on the user roles only, you will be able to get the data from the database. That is what the security we have discussed in our OTBI reports, right? So OTBI reports, that is what we have discussed. Okay, so this is the first one, reporting point of view, where we are supposed to concentrate and what are the things we have to go through before we go for apply for a job in Fusion Technical. So reporting, both BI reports and OTBI analysis. In OTBI analysis, mainly the security, like what roles are there. Depends on the roles, the subject areas are populated. At least they will expect 4 to 5 subject area names in each module. Maybe if we say we worked in account payables and account receivables module, they'll say, can you name a couple of subject area names in the module? Then we have to remember. That is, obviously, we'll find the same name. For example, if it is for account payables, We'll find account payable means supplier invoices, invoice and payments transactions, invoice cancelled history, invoice payment history. Like this, we will find the same thing if it is account receivables, customer invoices, customer transactions reports. Like this, we are going to find, right? That's how it's going to work. This is our OTBI point of view, how it will work, different options here. Okay, so this is about the reporting. Can go through it, and we have already discussed that the data model of procure to pay and order to cash cycle in our training, so that we should have a strong idea what are the tables are used. For example, if we talk about sales order, what are the tables for sales order? DOO header solve, DOO line solve, distributed order orchestration, and what is the primary foreign correlation between these two? We are going to have the primary header ID. That's the difference between header ID, and then we are supposed to use the pick slip report, WSH delivery details, WSH assignments. This all we are going to have it over here. It is. Okay. Thank you.